Hi, Tim Bigham for Delta Derivatives, Option Hedges and Edges. Tell you, look at a market that apparently needs no downside hedging here. We're breaking out to new recent highs here on the back of some really blowout numbers by Google. We'll see what Facebook brings tomorrow. Facebook up big time in sympathy, so given the recent rally in Facebook, I'm kind of thinking they may do fine. They're looking for $1.90 in earnings, about $13.5 billion in revenues, but unless they really knock it out of the park, I think the earnings will be fine, but the stock may have a muted reaction, so I'm jumping in doing a simple put calendar spread trade. Like the fact that this week's options obviously have a high IV because of earnings. Next week's much lower, so I'm capturing that term structure file. So buying next week's at the money 215 puts, selling this week's at the money 215 puts, only paying about 40 cents here. Facebook right around 215 and change last I looked, so just looking for the reaction in Facebook to be less than what the market's pricing here. Overall, we're looking at the VIX back below 12, so option price is getting cheap. Another kind of calendar trade I like for this week is with those Wednesday options now in the SPY, buying Fridays at the money 282 puts, selling Wednesdays 282 puts, only paying about 25 cents for that. SPY right around 282.30 last I look. Again, just looking for today and tomorrow to be somewhat muted, and then have those puts for fairly cheap. Otherwise, seeing some unusual activity in KAR, big buyer of the OX65 calls over the past week, drove IV from under 20 to over 25. So I jumped in, so those out of the money OX65 calls, stocks at around 60 bucks, hedged by also selling those OX55 puts, which concomitantly rose in price. Just looking to capture that vol and for KAR to come back, have that reversion once that buyer steps away. So we'll see what the FANG names do. We saw Google with a blowout, Netflix with a miss. We'll see what Facebook has tomorrow. So until next time, as always, here's a good trading. Take care.